Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we are continuing to make decks led by the legends from the Final Fantasy set. I want to finish up this series before the end of the year so that come January I can focus on Lorwyn. Leading today's Budget Bracket 2 Commander deck is Quina, Gourmet. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Quina Gourmet is a 3-mana 2/3 legendary coup. If one or more tokens would be created under our control, those tokens plus a 1/1 green frog creature token are created instead. We may pay 2 and sacrifice a frog to put a +1/+1 counter on Quina. Certainly one of the odder characters in Final Fantasy, Quina is a blue mage. Blue mage is a bit of an odd class. Magic cast by humans is not the same as magic cast by monsters. Monsters cast magic like breathing. They just do it naturally. Blue mages copy those spells, and some of those spells are extraordinarily powerful. So if blue magic is so powerful, why doesn't everyone do it? Power always comes with a price, and in this case, you have to study the spells as the monsters cast them. Which means that sometimes, studying the spells involves being hit by the spells. So it takes a certain personality to want to be a blue mage. A personality that Quina certainly has. But rather than copying our opponent's spells, this version of Quina focuses on their other aspect, cooking frogs. We want a lot of frogs, and if some get away from us and smack our opponents in the head, that's fine. We'll just make more frogs that we can eat later. Well, before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard is made famous by their boulders. Solid, reliable, and affordable deck boxes. Boulders are now available in solid colors, like this beautiful black one seen here. Find it if your local game store carries the new Ultimate Guard solid color boulders, or click on the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 15 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm streaming on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. Sometimes I'm building commander decks, other times I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV, but you're always welcome to come in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of the Shire, War Room, Colony Garden, Gingerbread Cabin, Scavenger Grounds, and 30 forests. Pretty straightforward. Wanted a few lands that could generate tokens. For mana ramp, we've got Awakening Zone, Tireless Provisioner, Bootlegger's Stash, Gold Vein Pick, Jaheira, Friend of the Forest, Emerald Medallion, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Rampant Growth, 3 Visits, Nature's Lore, Cultivate, Kodama's Reach, Return from the Wilds, and Skyshroud Claim. Since we're in green, we've got a lot of land ramp, but I also wanted to be thematic and include some token generators. Our card advantage package consists of Idol of Oblivion, Endless Atlas, Many Partings, Tireless Tracker, Toski, Bearer of Secrets, Orin Frostfang, Skull Clamp, Eternal Witness, Harmonize, Beast Whisperer, Return of the Wild Speaker, Chord of Calling, Rishkar's Expertise, Audience with Tristani, and Tribute to the World Tree. Lots of ways to dig through our deck and keep our hands full. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Beast Within, Naturalize, Return to Nature, Thrashing Brontodon, Dauntless Scrapbot, Seed Ship Impact, Polywallop, Prize Fight, Collective Resistance, and Pest Infestation. Again, wanted to stay thematic with some extra token generation. Our board wipes consist of Azuri's Predation, Hurricane, and Nevinyrral's Disc. Not a lot of options in mono green, but we can at least keep the skies clear and make a bunch of tokens. The core of our deck consists of Peregrine Took, Gala Greeters, Valley Mightcaller, Tendershoot Dryad, Prosperous Innkeeper, Glacier Godmaw, Champion of Lampolt, Bio-Waste Blob, Ivy Lane Denizen, Scurry Oak, Ant Queen, Herd Baloth, Verdant Force, Chatterstorm, and Asika's Chariot. Supporting our plan, we've also got Second Harvest, Arachnogenesis, Druid's Deliverance, Galadrim Ambush, Eldrazi Monument, and March of the World Ooze. Partially for protection, but mostly because I thought it would be funny to add those. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 50 mana sources split between 35 lands and 15 mana sources. A little light on lands, but we're a monocolored deck, so it's fine. 15 pieces of card advantage, 10 pieces of interaction, 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Scavenger Grounds and Return to Nature, 1 sudden I win card in Ivy Lane Denizen. Ivy Lane Denizen combos with a bunch of cards in our deck, namely Scurry Oak and Herd Baloth. We need Ivy Lane Denizen on board. We then cast either Scurry Oak or Herd Baloth. Ivy Lane Denizen triggers, and we put a +1/+1 counter on that new creature. That creature then triggers, creating a token, which triggers Ivy Lane Denizen. This creates an infinite, deterministic loop, allowing us to make as many tokens as we want. But even without that combo, we have more than enough token generators to just overwhelm our opponents. Especially if we can get March of the World Ooze onto the battlefield. Do you have a Quina Gourmet Commander deck? What about a token deck? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my daughter Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Drya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alix, Borgie, Congo, Robert Pye, Kazaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard, Boomy, Osira, Justin, Golden Walker, Captain Hammer, Sleech, Mr. Salty, and Daniel. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.